finest professional wrestling from the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic region, Capital Wrestling.
Preston Quinn, Preston Quinn. How dare you? How? Preston, you want to take me off of the Capital Wrestling show? You know what? That's fine by me. Because I'm going to England anyway. See, I'm getting on a plane and I'm being flown out to England to wrestle. Now, Preston, I know you're getting up there in age a little bit. Not to take away all your accomplishments in professional wrestling. Preston, everybody knows who you are, man. Everybody understands that when you get in the ring with Preston Quinn, you never come back out the same. However, when you get in the ring with MJF, you go home, you look in the mirror, and you say, it. He is better than me. And I know it. But Preston, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I'm not calling you out or anything, because Lord knows you wouldn't want that. No. Instead, I'm going to let you off the hook this time. Capital Wrestling, I will be back. And promise me, when I am back, you are all going to find out why my name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and I'm better than you. And you know it. For now, I'm going to make towns. Peace.
And I told him that I found a team, or rather Mike Keener found a team that's going to take down the NYWK, and they're called the Extreme Rednecks, and they're coming on June 3rd. I spoke to Portia Vaughn this week. I spoke to the Femivist this week, #Femivist, and I told her that she can't interfere or interrupt with our shows anymore. And I said that somebody else agrees with me, and that person, his name is Matt Sells. And his tag team partner is Smiley, and they have a tag team title shot on June 3rd, just because.
But we're not in ECWA, are we? We're in Capital by God Wrestling, and you, Dowling and Keener, you want to play politics. You want to play Barack Obama and Joe Biden. But it's the Trump administration, boy, and the American Health Care Act. That just got passed. And the Extreme Rednecks, you have a pre-existing condition. And that pre-existing condition is that you just pissed me off.
We are just 2 weeks away from one of the biggest nights in Capital Wrestling history as we return to Cathedral Hall for another night of incredible action. Hello everyone, I'm Stephen James and welcome to Capital Wrestling. This week we focus on the two stars who will be in action on June 3rd, the Concrete Rose, Sonny Kiss, and the ever-popular Jeff Cannonball. Both of these athletes have a tough road ahead of them on June 3rd in Jersey City as they face off against two of the toughest men in Capital Wrestling. For Sonny Kiss, his road goes through the history of violence known as Ken Dixon. Dixon, who we first saw appear in Capital Wrestling just 2 weeks ago after answering the North-South Connections Open Challenge, is high on many scouts' list who claim that Dixon may be next in line for major opportunities. For Cannonball, he looks to defeat the man who we faced in our first episode of Capital Wrestling Television, the hybrid athlete, John Kerman. John Kerman, who lost via the disqualification on the first episode of Capital Wrestling, is unconcerned with Cannonball and more focused on victory.
I'll do what I want. Don't worry about what I'm doing, okay? I'm going to go in there, I'm going to beat Jeff Cannonball June 3rd, and then I'm going to move on from him onto somebody probably a little higher up the ladder, because that's where I belong, let's face it. If anybody's a main event talent, it's me. But, you know, we'll save that for a later time. I got my eyes focused on June 3rd.
Jeff Cannonball has been silent since the first encounter until now. Let's go to Newbridge and hear from Jeff Cannonball.
Capital Wrestling's debut show. Jeff Cannonball versus John Kerman, a styles clash. Something they build as the deathmatch guy, the brawler, versus the MMA guy, the technical master. And you see what happened there. We had a good back and forth. We did the MMA stuff. We did the brawl. We fought on the outside of the ring. We used submissions. We did everything you could ask for. And I had no ill will going into this match. I had nothing against you, John. And I don't think I gave you reason to have anything against me. This was just a competition between two men. You see, but what happened at the end of that match was that you got a little desperate and you kicked me. Let's call it what it is. You gave me a low blow. And you see, I do have a problem with that, John, because we go into this thing as men, and next thing I know, I'm rolling around on the ground. I'm holding my crotch in front of a room full of strangers. And how's that make me look? How's that make me look in front of all those people, John? So you see, June 3rd, we return. Capital Wrestling returns to Jersey City. And once again, I have you in that ring. And this time, you may have taken the easy way out last time, but this time maybe I'll be the one who gets a little bit desperate. This time maybe I'll be the one who shows you a little bit more about that world that I come from, a little bit more about these scars, a little bit more about that blood that runs through these veins, John. And you know what? No matter what happens, John, I feel like this time I'll be a lot more satisfied.
When we return here on Capital Wrestling, we'll see Jeff Cannonball in tag team action.
Capital Wrestling returns to Cathedral Hall Saturday night, June 3rd, with an action-packed 8-match card that you don't want to miss, being taped for Capital Wrestling Television. Signed already for our return to Cathedral Hall. It is the Beard versus the Booty, as Ken Dixon looks to add Sonny Kiss to his history of violence. Also in action, Anthony Gangone makes his Capital Wrestling debut as he takes on the National Wrestling Alliance's prodigal son, Bo Crockett. In tag team championship action, the team of Sizzling Stan Styles and Beautiful Bobby Shields, Luxury Muscles Incorporated, defend their tag team titles against Smiley and Matt Sells, Sex Crazed. The Danger family makes their Capital Wrestling debut as Timmy Danger and a mystery partner take on the Perfect Strangers. As well as the returning Pain Train Preston Quinn, the Colossal Mike Law, the New York Wrecking Crew, and more. For tickets and more information, go to facebook.com/Capital Wrestling. Capital Wrestling, old school wrestling for the modern fan.
Be cool for the summer and get the official Capital Wrestling t-shirt for only $20 at cheappopshop.com.
George, apparently the sane one of the group. And throwing a streamer that he had in his crotch to the crowd. And then the referee throwing it right back at us at the booth. And he makes it into the ring. A lot of these fans have pretty decent arms. At some point, this referee should start this match.
And there's the bell. And finally, we are underway here as the Super Savages take on the Friends of Tom.
The match we've all been waiting for.
Literally.
Yes, literally. We've all been waiting for this match. Tom Chaplin, the fans not made aware of who Tom is.
The unorthodox style.
Well, the manager of the manager, Bobby Blaze, associate producer Mike, trying to get some chants started. I don't know if he's put down his copy of the New York Post. Apparently he was in the stall before this match happened. And a very sensible wrestling hold to start this match. A lockup for this very bizarre encounter.
Hip toss there. If AP Mike doesn't have this managerial career work out, he can always be a stunt double for Phil Donahue. That's true. All right. Caveman trying to go Jay George into a headbutt contest.
I don't know if this is so wise on Jay George's part, to be quite honest.
You could call it a meeting of the minds, but you'd be a little far off.
And then
was he checking him for lice?
He was. He was trying to check him to clean him for lice. I would not be surprised if he does the same thing to Jeff Cannonball, because
biting him on the
caveman and an idiot.
Outside. He's a caveman. What do you expect?
The referee trying to count to 5, not understanding that it's a caveman and he doesn't understand the concept of numerals. Super kick from Monty. A headbutt from the caveman.
Swinging neck breaker, or jumping neck breaker rather. And the salute.
And in comes Jeff Cannonball. Jeff Cannonball, it seems, not exactly enjoying a fun time, but
showing off
taking
his
down the singlet, King Kong Bundy
physique.
style.
And there's Monty doing the same thing. It's a body show off.
It's a pose down all of a sudden.
Down. Ico Pro would be proud.
I don't know which one you'd rather be. I don't know which one's the before and which one's the after for what product.
Going for the choke slam. Monty trying to summon that raw superhero power there.
Wow.
Up and over. Monty, single leg drop kick, sending Cannonball
out of the ring. Perhaps to take a breather.
Perhaps to eat a sandwich.
Perhaps.
Either way, delicious.
And
Jay
now
George to
Jay
the
George
outside.
on the outside.
And the Super Savages.
Super Savages, they're superheroes. What do superheroes do? They fly. And Bobby Blaze.
Managers.
Bobby Blaze and AP Mike. Bobby Blaze, of course, the manager of the
Now,
Friends of Tom, and then AP Mike, his manager.
Bobby Blaze doing his best Dallas Buyers Club impression.
Well, and double body slams coming up. Oh.
Bobby. The unorthodox offense. 1, 2. Oh.
Well, what else are you going to do? What are you,
Monty. Well, you're fighting a caveman and a superhero.
yeah, you can't
gotta bring out
exactly
all the
just
stops,
focus on Greco-Roman wrestling.
which they're all well versed in.
Even the caveman, for some reason. It's just hygiene is really his biggest flaw. You can't smell it at home, but it's quite unpleasant. He's a caveman who doesn't bathe.
The word wafting comes to mind.
Sure.
Headbutts from Cannonball.
Cannonball.
Slingshots.
Using the weight to his advantage, you got to give him that. Tagging in Jay George, the mysterious one.
Mysterious is definitely something that has been used to describe the Friends of Tom, as we have seen throughout our Facebook page, Futures Now Pro Wrestling. Various videos and illusions made by the Friends of Tom leading up to this event. Slam by Jay George, body slam. And the Doritos are back into play.
We're not sponsored by Doritos. We just enjoy them.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, my
no.
God.
Oh, my
no.
God.
Good Lord.
That's dangerous. There are sharp corners here.
I don't know how the ref can allow this, to be quite honest.
The fans are responding in kind. No, don't do it.
No.
Don't do it, for the love of God. Trying to get him up. Reversed. And Jeff George on these sharp edges. Oh my God.
If you have children, please do not let them watch this.
The spices alone burning the back of Jay George.
That's Cool Ranch. They say it's Cool Ranch, but those spices, don't be fooled.
Caveman trying to come in, I think, to collect.
Yeah, I thought he was coming in to
broken
save
remains.
Montekia, but not so much. Just really to pick up the scraps of food. At least this time he's eating food. You got to give him credit for that, I guess.
I guess Woolly Mammoth season is over.
Well, he is a hunter-gatherer, and
tag to Cannonball here. Kicking the chips. One flew right past my face. I'm a little hungry myself.
for the love of God, have some dignity, Steven. Don't pick up.
It's a piece of wrestling history.
That's true.
The Friends of Tom, double DDT by Monty, sending
And
Jay
Jay
George
George
out.
I want to say the amazing wherewithal to escape the ring.
You can call it that, but you'd be wrong.
That's
Caveman missing the tag.
and now a little bit of fun being had, but those forearms are intense by Jeff Cannonball. Let's not fool ourselves.
I think Caveman is getting distracted by the red light on our broadcast camera.
Yeah, no, Caveman, turn around.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's over there.
No, Caveman.
He
No,
realizes now. Cover broken up by Caveman just in time.
Really, Caveman just wanted to headbutt something. But
he thought Jeff Cannonball's head was a boiled egg, having discovered them for the first
fair
time
enough.
just today.
I mean, that's a delicacy.
Everything's a delicacy to a caveman.
That is true. I did catch him chewing on my shoelaces, and that was a bit of a problem.
Unfortunately.
A nice spinning kick from Monty.
They were nice shoes.
They were. Oh, a double chop.
Single leg drop kick by Caveman. Up and over. Headbutt under the jaw by Caveman. Caveman trying to get Monty up. Monty a little worse for wear here, but looks like the Super Savages are going to take to the air through the middle rope. And down goes the Friends of Tom.
And all AP Mike can do is just watch.
I think he's looking at the Wall Street Journal. Change papers? How do you get another paper?
I don't know why he still has the paper.
Must have a subscription.
Up on the ring apron. Uh-oh. Oh, no. The Caveman mesmerized by the fire.
His one weakness. Everything.
Well, yeah.
Roll up. 1, 2.
And no,
Two
almost.
Count. The referee has to be careful to not roll into those chips, as we saw earlier
everyone's
before.
got to be careful. I don't know that the crowd, I'm worried about the people in the front row.
The resiliency of these performers.
I mean, every time that match gets hit, somebody takes a slam. Those chips fly everywhere, including the front row. Oh, my God.
Double choke
Oh, my
slam.
God. Right on top of the chips.
Will he ever be the same again?
I don't think you can ever recover fully from something like that. And Bobby Blaze holding on. The manager of the Friends of Tom holding on for dear life.
And they're pulling Bobby Blaze in.
Bobby Blaze in.
Do it for America. Shades of the Dudley Boys there.
And now Bobby Blaze
continues to pummel Bobby.
Oh,
Bobby
my
Blaze.
God. It's a toupee. It was a toupee the whole time. That's not his hair.
With the distraction, Jay George, 1, 2, 3.
And somehow Jay George, within all this chaos, manages schoolboy roll-up.
Caveman not understanding how you can remove somebody's hair from the top of their
Well,
head.
he thinks it's a squirrel.
I think he might try to eat it. He looked at it like, what type of sorcery is this? And the Friends of Tom are victorious.
Do you want early and instant access to Capital Wrestling episodes before they air on any of our other platforms? Well, become a patron of Capital Wrestling at patreon.com/Capital Wrestling. Not only do you get episodes before anybody else, you get exclusive content, including podcast, additional episodes of Capital Wrestling, merchandise opportunities, and more. Go now to patreon.com/Capital Wrestling. Capital Wrestling, old school wrestling for the modern fan. Capital Wrestling returns to Cathedral Hall Saturday night, June 3rd, with an action-packed 8-match card that you don't want to miss, being taped for Capital Wrestling Television. Signed already for our return to Cathedral Hall. It is the Beard versus the Booty, as Ken Dixon looks to add Sonny Kiss to his history of violence. Also in action, Anthony Gandone makes his Capital Wrestling debut as he takes on the National Wrestling Alliance's prodigal son, Bo Crockett. In tag team championship action, the team of Sizzling Stan Styles and Beautiful Bobby Shields, Luxury Muscles Incorporated, defend their tag team titles against Smiley and Matt Sells, Sex Crazed. The Danger family makes their Capital Wrestling debut as Timmy Danger and a mystery partner take on the Perfect Strangers. As well as the returning Pain Train Preston Quinn, the Colossal Mike Law, the New York Wrecking Crew, and more. For tickets and more information, go to facebook.com/Capital Wrestling. Capital Wrestling, old school wrestling for the modern fan.
Welcome back to Capital Wrestling. I'm Stephen James. We here at Capital Wrestling have made it our goal to be a tolerant and open organization built on the idea of opportunity and effort, which has allowed talent of all shapes and sizes to walk through our doors and onto our roster. One person does not believe we hold that standard, and that person is Portia Vaughn. Vaughn, the manager of Capital Wrestling Tag Team Champions Luxury Muscles Inc., posted a video response to Capital Wrestling via her blog, Penises Are Microaggressions. Here now in its entirety are those comments.
Trigger warning, trigger warning. The following video contains topics or subject matters including the following: oppression, emotional abuse, and sexism. If you or anyone nearby is offended by any of these subjects, please seek the nearest man and yell at him.
Hello, all you cisgendered male chauvinist blowhards. I am Portia Vaughn, blogger, femivist, that's feminist activist, but most importantly, the person who is on her way to destroying the patriarchy known as Capital Wrestling. The reason I am here is because 2 months ago, I was on Facebook looking for social injustices to write about on my blog, Penises Are Microaggressions, when I saw the Facebook page for Capital Wrestling. Yet another male-dominated institution where violence is encouraged, which in turn leads to catcalling women in the streets and the wage gap. Hashtag yes all women. There are a number of grievances that I have about this company, one of which being the lack of vegan options at the concessions area, but I'll get to that on another vlog. I'm mostly distraught by the fact that the only woman manager there, moreover, the only woman there, period, hashtag period power, is not getting the respect that she deserves for being the manager of the tag team champions. In a world where everyone accomplishes their goal by the use of brute force, I use my scientifically proven smarter woman brain and instead help foster the talents of Luxury Muscles Incorporated, who agree that women are the stronger sex and led them to victory. And yet, after all that, week after week, all anyone can talk about at Capital Wrestling is the men. So here we are yet again, another glass ceiling that a woman has to break through. But that's all right, because as my personal hero, Lena Dunham, the beacon of modern feminism, hashtag the other F word, as Lena Dunham once said, the more famous and powerful I get, the more I have to hurt men.
This is my fight song, 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 fight song.
When we return to Capital Wrestling, comments from Capital Wrestling founder Marcus Dowling, and our main event as Sonny Kiss takes on Darius Carter.
Capital Wrestling returns to Cathedral Hall Saturday night, June 3rd, with an action-packed 8-match card that you don't want to miss, being taped for Capital Wrestling Television. Signed already for our return to Cathedral Hall. It is the beard versus the booty, as Ken Dixon looks to add Sonny Kiss to his history of violence. Also in action, Anthony Gangone makes his Capital Wrestling debut as he takes on the National Wrestling Alliance's prodigal son, Bo Crockett. In Tag Team Championship action, the team of Sizzling Stan Styles and Beautiful Bobby Shields, Luxury Muscles Incorporated, defend their tag team titles against Smiley and Matt Sells, Sex Crazed. The Danger family makes their Capital Wrestling debut as Timmy Danger and a mystery partner take on the Perfect Strangers. As well as the returning Pain Train Preston Quinn, the Colossal Mike Law, the New York Wrecking Crew, and more. For tickets and more information, go to facebook.com/Capital Wrestling. Capital Wrestling, old school wrestling for the modern fan.
Be cool for the summer and get the official Capital Wrestling t-shirt for only $20 at cheappopshop.com. CapitalWrestlingTees.com.
Hey everybody, what's going on here? It's Marcus King Kong Dowling, the co-founder of Capital Wrestling, here with this week's View from the Capitol. And I just got off the phone with Logan Easton LaRue. We had a fascinating conversation about Donald Trump, the price of cheese at Dean and DeLuca, and the forthcoming NBA Finals. But as well, I explained to him that when the Ripper Jason Karloff comes to Capital Wrestling on June 3rd, he is bringing the Warriors of Wrestling Heavyweight Championship with him and Logan because he feels somehow aggrieved. Like everybody feels aggrieved in Capital Wrestling, will get a shot at the Warriors of Wrestling Heavyweight Championship on June 3rd. That's going to be massive. Special thanks to Warriors of Wrestling for making that happen. As well, there's 4 talents coming to Capital Wrestling on July 29th. Just got off the phone with Laredo Kid, Hector Garza Jr., Daga, and yes, Phoenix. Those are 2 stars from Lucha Underground and 2 stars from Impact Wrestling. Shout out to Pop TV and also to the El Rey Network. Those shows are airing live on there right now. They're going to be here. And we have to get those matches together and figure out who they're going to be facing. I have an idea for 2 of those matches, and they involve people you'll be seeing on June 3rd. Everything's happening right now in the Capitol. It's fantastic. And, oh yeah, very soon, the Capital Wrestling Heavyweight, yes, I said that right, Heavyweight Championship. And that's all you need to know.
The fans responding here at Future is Now Pro Wrestling for Sonny Kiss. Accurately described as this is Sonny Kiss, because whenever you see Sonny Kiss in the ring, it is an experience of athleticism and power.
Well, there's no doubt about that, but I think Mr. Darius Carter only wants the attention and the spotlight on one person, and that's himself, and I think he's sick and tired of Sonny Kiss taking it away.
Now, how long before Carter's intern, TK Luther V, becomes a factor in this match? Having that extra man, how much is that an advantage coming in? Having an intern, a guy who you can just berate and belittle.
Well, the reality is he's there to learn, so it's fine.
What is he learning?
How to be amazing, just like Mr. Darius Carter. That's what it's about. It's about being fantastic, being larger than life, all these great life lessons. How to seize the day.
Locking up. Carter with Kiss in the corner. Getting leverage on the ropes. Referee having to break it up.
And a little bit of sportsmanship from Mr. Darius Carter.
Sportsmanship. He's a bully. He's diabolical.
Wow, come on. He just asked for an introduction to give him a round of applause.
Locking up again. Carter with the advantage. Wrestling's richest prize, working the arm. Arm lock, going behind. The flexibility of Sonny Kiss.
Look, I'm not taking away from the fact that Sonny Kiss is a great athlete, but the way he chooses to go about it is the problem I have with him, and it's the problem Mr. Darius Carter has with him.
What way does he go about it?
Unnecessary flash, the unearned flash of pizzazz. We have all gimmicks. He's the Kim Kardashian of wrestling.
We have seen Sonny Kiss throughout New York City at many pro wrestling events, and every time, not only is he entertaining, roll up, 1, 2, Kiss only getting 1 on that. He has been entertaining the entire time. Luthez press and right hands from Kiss. The concrete rose.
A slap to the face.
Showing him what for. Head scissors takedown by Kiss. And again, head scissors takedown. And a Sonny Kiss.
And a brilliant move. Look how Darius Carter went right out of the ring to catch his breath. He chose to go right out of the ring. He saw the ropes and crawled right out of there.
Some say catch their breath, some say, cowardice.
Well, it was most definitely not because he was thrown out of there.
Oh, look, looks like Kiss is going to fly. No. Again, the athleticism and the flexibility.
Oh my God. Just terrible. What a terrible thing.
TK Luther, the fifth, taking a shot for his boss, which cost Sonny Kiss, giving him the opportunity.
Cheap shot from Sonny Kiss on an intern. You're not supposed to treat interns like that. They are unpaid. They're here to learn. They're students.
But this isn't a cheap shot here. Throwing Sonny Kiss into the ring post.
They're in a match. This intern has nothing. He's just there to write down and take notes, maybe get coffee, get student credit. You're not supposed to abuse them like that. I know that happens in your America, Steven.
Good to see TK Luther, the fifth, is unaffected.
Well, maybe it's going to fix that hunch in his back, hopefully. It's unsightly, to say the least.
The ref with a 5 count as Wrestling's Richest Prize works over Sonny Kiss on the outside. Oh, no. Into the guardrail.
Let's see how sassy Sonny Kiss is after that.
That steel into the metal. 7 count. Got to get him back in the ring.
Marley will go for the cover, but chooses to add a little insult to injury here. This is personal. He wants to end Sonny Kiss's career.
Stepping on the neck, trying to put his heel in a vertebrae.
See, this is just about beating Sonny Kiss. It's about teaching him a lesson.
The mean streak here is a mile wide right now on Mr. Darius Carter.
Well, Darius Carter's done everything to raise himself to a certain class, a certain level of esteem. And meanwhile, Sonny Kiss just gets the attention by wearing fishnet stockings.
Now that's unfair. Sonny
is he
Kiss,
not wearing fishnet stockings?
Sonny
What
Kiss
do you
is
call
an
him? I don't know
incredible performer who earns it not through flash, but through substance.
I don't know.
Some people just have a larger-than-life personality.
I think personally,
maybe Carter should take a note from it.
I never saw Lou Thez wear fishnet stockings. I never saw George Hackenschmidt wear fishnet stockings.
If they did, they might be a little bit more agile.
He's a disgrace to wrestling as far as I'm concerned.
Headbutt by Carter. And again, a knee to the back. Cover. 2 counts as Kiss finding a way to get out again.
5 minutes remaining in the match.